A Day at Disney World Part 1. Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida, is considered by most people to be the most magical place on Earth. So I wasn't surprised when my 8-year-old daughter Cammie began begging me for a trip a few months before her 8th birthday. I hate to disappoint her. However, I'm a single mom, and I work minimum wage. Disney World is way too expensive of a trip for us. Nonetheless, I told Cammie that I would think about it and started saving up. My daughter is a huge Minnie Mouse fan, so I hoped she would be happy with a pair of Minnie ears for her birthday. I found a Minnie dress that came with a pair of ears the day before her birthday. I bought them for her. That night, when I went to check the mail, I was met with a surprise. About a year ago, I entered a contest to win a customizable, free trip to Disney World. It was a promotion for the 100th anniversary of the company. I entered, knowing all too well, no one ever actually won these kinds of things. I just thought, why not? The envelope was stamped with a red seal with a Mickey head in the middle of it. At first, I was confused. I hadn't ordered any items from Disney's website. I picked it up and turned it over in my hands. It was addressed to me, so I curiously ripped it open. A letter stating we had won the contest was located inside, along with 2 park tickets. At the bottom of the paper, there was a printed number to contact the Disney company to customize the trip just the way we wanted it. I was shocked. Cammie was already asleep, so I would surprise her in the morning. I dialed the number printed on the paper and began customizing our trip with a Disney cast member on the phone for the rest of the night. Part 2. Cammie was overjoyed, of course. We headed to the airport the next morning after a day of packing. I bought her a Minnie Mouse suitcase to carry her belongings in. She was wearing the outfit I had gifted her. The flight was long. We didn't live anywhere near Orlando. I woke Cammie up from her slumber once we landed. The airport had a full Disney store near the exit. Cammie, of course, wanted to go inside. I checked the time. We had about 20 minutes before the Magical Express was supposed to arrive. I bought a Minnie Mouse plush for Cammie in the store. The bus ride wasn't too terribly long, made even shorter by the familiar Disney music playing from the speakers in the ceiling. Disney's Port Orleans Riverside Resort came into view out the window. I chose this hotel when the cast member informed me of the princess rooms they had there. Cammie was pretty impressed by these. With both our suitcases unpacked, it was time to head to the parks. Part 3. We started with Magic Kingdom. Right off the bat, Cammie wanted a Mickey balloon and a bubble wand. I let her pick out a balloon with Minnie's face on it, and a Minnie Mouse bubble wand. We continued down Main Street, USA. I snapped a picture of Cammie in front of the statue of Walt Disney holding Mickey's hand. Cammie wanted to go into the Emporium. That's the big gift shop in the Magic Kingdom. She found a Minnie Mouse plush with a pink dress instead of the red one she already had. I bought it for her. By this point, both of us were getting hungry. We hadn't eaten since the airport. Luckily, I had booked a reservation at what was supposed to be the best restaurant in the whole park. Cinderella's Royal Table. I informed Cammie of this, much to her delight. We checked in at the castle. Cinderella herself was in the castle lobby waiting for us. It was adorable the way she interacted with Cammie. A helpful cast member took photos for us before we were led upstairs to our seats. The dining room looked like an old cathedral. The windows overlooked Magic Kingdom. Cammie ordered the standard Mickey waffle platter. I ordered some tasty-sounding caramel apple French toast. Around 4 to 5 princesses came around to our table to visit with us during our meal. Afterward, Cammie was eager to go on the rides. Part 4. We went on ride after ride, each one cuter than the last. We stopped briefly for lunch at Cheshire Cafe. Cammie ordered a pastry called the Cheshire Cattail. We watched the Festival of Fantasy parade go by on Main Street, USA. Cammy waved to Minnie Mouse as she passed. We ate dinner at Be Our Guest, a Beauty and the Beast-themed restaurant. The dining room was very impressive and very accurate to the movie. Cammy waved to the Beast as he walked by our table. We left the restaurant. It was dark by this point. We found a spot in front of Cinderella Castle to watch the fireworks. As we were making our way towards the exit afterward, Cammy spotted Minnie Mouse at the front of the park. She ran over to her excitedly. Minnie bent down and hugged her. I snapped a few photos and thanked Minnie. Cammy fell asleep as soon as we got back to the hotel. I repackaged our suitcases. Then I went to sleep too. The flight home the next day was long. For weeks, Cammy would not stop talking about the trip. I still wonder to this day how we managed to win that contest. The end.